Happy Friday. G'day YouTube, it's Shane here once again, and today I'm on my way to get a haircut. That's the before shot, and I'll show you what it's like afterwards. Thank you to everybody who's leaving comments and things, and we're getting a little bit of feedback and interaction, a little bit of community kind of spirit happening, which is really, really good. And so there's people who have information that you want or need, and sometimes that information, you won't see the value in it at first, right? At some point in the future, for example, you may need that. So, for example, I was talking to, can't remember her channel name, I'll put it up here, about travel. And I'd like to go to the UK, and her channel is mainly focused on travel around Australia, and also going to Bali and Thailand and stuff like that. So while I have no real interest in going to Bali or Thailand, that information may be relevant to somebody that I might talk to and who wants to go to Thailand and go, oh, okay, I know a woman who's been there and has got all the experience and all the value and everything you need to do and how to save money and be frugal while you're traveling or while you're saving to go on a trip. She's got tips on how to be frugal, so that it doesn't matter where I want to go in the world, I can save up and do what I want to do, achieve a lot of my goals and things. And then I started to look around my house at things that I could possibly sell to people who are interested in those things and get some money back and start really achieving my goals rather than wasting my money on trinkets and things that might have sentimental value but don't have any practical value. So it becomes a discipline thing as well. It's quite interesting. I had a conversation about 10 minutes ago with a guy who was just hanging around the exercise equipment near the council's got some exercise equipment for public use. It gets vandalised every now and again, but they replace it, fix it up every now and again. But he had like one of those electronic scooters. So I stopped and said, oh, excuse me, can I just ask how often you have to recharge that? And he said, oh, every other day. And then he started talking about how he uses it and how far it goes and stuff like that. Because he said, you've got to recharge it every second day. But he can go and visit his kids. He said that he'd lost his driver's license and stuff like that. And so the scooter is his only form of transport. But like he visits, obviously he's divorced and stuff like that. So there's stuff that I can ascertain from that. But it's information that he had that I find valuable because it weighs up my decision about whether or not getting a scooter is a waste of time. The only reason I would consider getting a scooter is like doing work at the Adelaide, the Wavell Showgrounds for the Royal Adelaide Show, and they have a 6 a.m. shift. And getting from Salisbury to the Wavell Showgrounds by 6 o'clock in the morning is an absolute nightmare unless you're prepared to pay for taxis or Uber or other rideshare, where it's cheap enough to actually bother. And some of those rideshare companies, the drivers don't turn up, and they need to be reliable for me to get to where I need to go. So little things like that are valuable. You can find value in all sorts of things. Now, like I said, Some of that information might be relevant to you, it might not be. It all depends. But I am looking for different forms of transport that are cost effective, environmentally friendly, where you need minimal licensing. So for example, you don't need a license to ride a scooter, but you do need a helmet. But yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll catch up with you in the next video. Have a fantastic weekend, guys. I am working next week, so whew. So a bit of rudeness in the Parabanks car park. Crazy. Anyway, catch up with you.